Look, I see that bone. I see the bone. What's up, y'all? It is a blessing that Jamila and I were given the day off today.
Yeah, we had today off, we had Friday off, so we've been off since Thursday.
Right, and then tomorrow for me, not for Jamila.
Still off.
I'm still off. I have a teacher's work day, which is kind of like an off day because it's just there are no kids. So any day you have no kids, no students, that is a day off for me.
It's a good day.
But talking about teaching. It is contract season, and the decision is to sign or not to sign your upcoming contract for the upcoming school year. So
or do you want to take your talents elsewhere?
Or do you want to take your talents elsewhere? So today,
take your talents to South Beach, huh?
I love to go to Miami. I love to go to Miami.
What is going?
Please. That's another way Jamila told me my breath stinks.
You drank some juice before we left?
My breath stinks?
No, it just smelled like juice.
No, I haven't drinking juice today.
Oh.
But today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk to you all about the pros and cons of teaching and whether or not you should or should not sign your contract.
All right.
Let's go.
Should you sign your contract?
So every morning and everywhere we go, most of the time Jamila has me put on her bracelet for her.
And I'm scared every morning that
because I'm gonna pinch your skin. But today, we did it with success. So, as Jamila is checking her appearance, every time we come to Atlantic Station, Jamila always stops in this mirror every time to make sure that she's looking at pro. I told her that she looks beautiful. Jamila has on this fur coat that she got from
H&M. This ponytail can't come out. Like, I'm not trying to look like Parliament today.
All right, Jamila.
So if you see it out, just tell me to
let you know. Let you know. You know I'm probably gonna forget. But Jamila got this from H&M.
Top Shop.
Top Shop. She got on some nice ripped jeans with some nice wedge shoes. Jamila looks effortlessly beautiful. But to teach or not to teach? Messing with your nails. I mean, not your nails, with your ring. You like those?
These are cute.
That's your style.
Does it have 2 shoestrings? Oh, it has an extra shoestring.
Oh yeah, it just comes with that.
This is cute.
That is cute. Alright, so we are right now in Dillard's, and I'm currently looking at some shoes because I had plenty of shoes at the house, but I became like a creature of habit to where I'm only wearing 2 shoes in my whole entire closet, and because of that, shoes are being worn out. So I'm trying to find me a decent pair of shoes for work to teach. I really like these boots, but Jamila and I agreed that it is slightly out of season as we are approaching springtime. I also like these shoes right here. Jamila pointed these shoes out to me. I thought they were pretty fly. I used to have some shoes that look like this, but Jamila did not like them, so I stopped wearing them. But I really like my brown shoes. So I like this right here. I like this shoe as well as this one. And I really need to step up my black shoe game. I have some black shoes at the house, but it really hurts my toes because the toe of the shoe is really hard. And I got them hammer toes, so my toes sit up like this, and it really scratches up my toes every single time I wear them. They're quite uncomfortable. But back to the topic at hand. I think, well, I'm gonna give you all 3 pros that I have. My first pro would be working with students. I love working with the youth. I always worked with kids ever since I was in high school. I did summer camp counseling and other things while I was in high school. So when I was in high school, teaching was real easy for me to think about doing. I was between teaching and physical therapy, but teaching kind of took over once I got a little bit older and I started realizing what my calling was. And then 2,
Not your calling.
Working with students. I want to say necessarily my calling is teaching, but working with the youth.
Working with the youth, yeah.
Working with the youth. My second pro with teaching would be all of the days that we have off. So for example, like President's Day, summertime, spring break, days that are built into our contract to where that we don't have to necessarily take off because
we got those days
off.
Yeah.
Because again, the truth of the matter is teachers are only on contract for 190 days, and within those 100,
for me it was 180.
So
I think it might have changed.
It might have changed. So it's a range between 180. My contract this year said 190, but normally it says 180.
Yeah. So and it gave us 10 extra days.
10, so they're making us work 10 extra days
but
this year.
That includes like teacher work days too, and that might be why. Because you have more teacher work days. I mean, you might have more teacher work days than I do.
That's true. That's true. So 190 days, and then I'm actually going to say this, and this is actually contrary to a lot of people's belief, but I feel like the pay, the teaching at the high school level with our master degree level, I feel like that's a pro. Like we make a decent amount of money.
Contrary to popular belief. We make good money.
Make decent amount of money, and we're only working half a year.
Can't beat it. Okay guys, so while Marcel is trying on some jeans, I wanted to talk about the cons of teaching. So one of the cons I would say is, Marcel mentioned earlier, the politics. So there's like so many politics that go into teaching. So much paperwork, so much like government led stuff as far as like testing and having to do certain things. So I mean, every job has its requirements and its duties for the workers, but it's like with teaching, it's like they try to say, okay, or they try to add more stress on the teachers in any area that they can think of. So that would be one of the cons. I would say another con would be like the work environment, because you can't control who you work with or who you are around, what type of students are there. It could be unsafe. That environment could be unsafe. Oh, Marcel got up. You gained some weight.
These things tight. Y'all like these jeans?
You, Marcel.
So I needed some jeans, but even at 34.
I'm about to put it on the mirror right here.
Yeah.
So you were 32. Now you're trying on 34. And they see you've been working out too much.
But it's not necessarily the waist, it's the daggone.
And it's the waist and the thighs.
Well, I mean, you can see it.
But I like the taper part where it's like,
yeah, the fit at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oop.
So, cause you know the jeans that I currently have just too wide.
Wide at the bottom.
They don't look right. I like the style though. Style for it. I like these jeans.
You like the wash?
Yeah, I like the wash.
They look like they feel comfortable too. What in the world happened in that dressing room?
That's not all mine.
I know that's not yours.
That's not all mine. But
you look good, honey.
Yeah, they not bad. So this is the 36. So I went up and now it doesn't feel as tight on my legs. I actually like it.
They're like a good fit.
Perfect fit.
So Marcel, we just talked about it. And so the third con will be working with kids. We're working with children, because I told my students I've been selling this teaching profession all last week.
Yeah.
And I told my students, I said, look, but you gotta be a patient person. To be a teacher, you gotta be patient.
Yeah.
To be a good teacher, because your patience gonna get tested every single day.
Exactly. And it's not to say that working with kids is a super bad thing. I would say there's more pros than cons working with kids, but working with kids, we all know kids can get on your nerves.
Yeah. Test your patience. What else they can be? They can be disrespectful.
They can be grown.
They can be grown, too grown. But yeah, when you have your students, we do have those students who aren't disrespectful, who are on time. They act their age. So when you have those, it's a dream.
Exactly.
But who's gonna have 100% of those type of students?
No one, ever. So I think I want to expand on one thing that Jamila talked about, politics, especially with me teaching what's known as the EOC course that comes with a test, that a standardized test the kids have to take. That could bring pressure within itself, because you as a teacher have to teach towards the test. So it's like you try to find your own little dynamic of personality to make the class interesting and maybe teach subtopics along with it. But it can get on your nerves that every single time you teach, it's like, all right, do the kids know this? Because they're going to get tested on that. I don't really like teaching towards the test, but unfortunately, that's what today's American society values in education. Can you pass the test?
And it was so cool how you had it propped up.
Oh yeah, I had the camera propped on this.
I was like this, but you ain't see me. I didn't want to interrupt you. I was like.
But those are pros and cons of teaching. But are we gonna re-sign this contract?
So we're in Express. I need another pair of jeans because
Everyone needs jeans.
right. So I'm liking these because they're for short people and I won't have to cuff my pants up.
So Jamila has a short people problem to where most of the time where every time she's getting ready, she's like, man, Marcel, this will look perfect, but I gotta cuff these jeans at the bottom. These jeans too long, I can't see my shoes. But Jamila seems like she is.
Two might be too big.
Let's try it on. And H&M Express didn't work out. Can't find what we wanted for Jamila.
I mean, we found one pair, but we said we're gonna come to H&M just to see what options they have.
So we're just weighing out options before we blow money on some jeans.
Oh.
What you thought I was gonna say?
I don't know what you about to say.
But what do you all think? To sign or to not sign the teacher contract? And
I was just about to say, y'all, I feel like Marcel school hits them so early. Like, I haven't even got my contract yet. Like, I think we get ours in like March. Why they already gave you your contract? And then they give you 10 days to sign. I think we get like 2-3 weeks.
it's like decisions, and you all are rushing me. I don't know what to do. But, so the way that my contract works is I have 10 days to sign it. Tonight is the deadline. I have to sign my contract by 11:59. And if I do not sign my contract by 11:59, that automatically puts my contract kind of in the trash and lets them know I'm not coming back. But if I do sign it by tonight, I have until April 8th to cancel my contract in the event that I do not want to return to the county next year. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been conversations between Jamila and I if we want to continue teaching or not. So these last 2 weeks have really been real heavy on me because I've been trying to decide, is this something that we're going to do? And
we have an end date, and it's like, is that end date now, or do we need to do it one more year?
Yeah, I can't see myself teaching
for 20, 30 years.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
What am I supposed to do with 32?
So Jamila just found a section for jeans that are only $10.
$10.
So she is trying her best to find the perfect jean.
So for the price I was about to pay for 2, I can get 4 pairs of jeans. Can't beat that.
Not with a stick.
Can't beat it with a stick.
Not with a stick. Now, mind you, Jamila and I just had a conversation about women's clothing versus men's clothing price. There would be nowhere in the world I can go by a section in the men's corner and find a sign that says men's jeans for $10. Those pants that I left in Dillard's cost $130.
Yeah, you just fussing about that?
Jeff fussing. So, why is it that women's clothing is always so much cheaper than men's? This is why I don't have jeans to the day. Because men don't shop, so they got to get their money worth the first time they buy it. This is the reason why I don't buy a lot of sneakers, because I can't get myself to buy a $200 pair of shoes, or I can't get myself to pay $150 for a pair of jeans, and I'm not really even gonna wear those jeans, but maybe once every...
You gonna buy those jeans?
I'm gonna buy those jeans. I really like those jeans.
You gonna buy them?
Probably get them tomorrow.
Are you gonna come in with me?
Honey, no, this is a fitting room only for women. You gotta go. But take them with you so they can see you trying these pants. Here.
I'm gonna come back out here and try them on. I'm gonna model them for you.
No, honey, here. So,
I got what I wanted.
Jamila got what she wanted, and I am in the dressing room with her. But serious question, we got a lot of questions for you all today. Should we resign our contract? If you're a teacher watching this, are you resigning your contract? Why are men's clothing so much more expensive than women's clothing? And that is really nice, huh? But after this, I think we're gonna be done with the shopping part. We do need to go to Target because we need to buy some things for the house for this work week. And then we're probably gonna go to CPK. We still on CPK?
Maybe.
Okay, go to CPK and get something to eat.
Or CP cheesecake.
Okay. You want cheesecake?
Nah.
Okay, so we're probably gonna go get some pizza. Get a nice
I don't know if I want pizza.
sangria. And they have a really good sangria last time we went, so that's really the only reason I wanna go back to get that sangria. But all right, so Jamila's gonna try on these pants, and then we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Headed to the men's section. I don't own anything from H&M, but maybe, oh look, it is new, but maybe we'll find something today. If they have a $10 men's section for pants, I'm gonna lose my mind. At H&M, I have a fan forever in me. Jamila found some pants, and I'm gonna go ahead and give them a chance. I like the color. So we found a color that's very similar to the other one that we found, and she found some dark denim pants.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try them on Saturday. So in concept, pants look good, but Jamila picked out some skinny jeans, and skinny jeans do not go well with how big my legs are.
They look good, but that's for the young kids.
And I ain't young no more. I'm not young. So we about to get up out of here.
So I mean, it's for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, or just because?
Just because.
Just because.
So we are out of H&M. Jamila got how many pair of jeans? 4?
3.
3 pair of jeans and a hat and some footies. So now what we're doing is we are headed to CPK to get something to eat. Jamila said her stomach was growling.
Yeah, my stomach growling.
Why are you so hungry? You only ate bread today, right?
I only ate a loaf of bread.
I call Jamila a bird all the time because she always on a bird type diet to where she's... Alright, so pick it back up because the security guard told us that we couldn't record in the area we were recording in.
Yeah.
But I always make fun of Jamila and say she eats like a bird and she got like a bird-like diet. Jamila can eat 1 time a day. That'd be kind of extreme. You could
technically
sometimes
1 big meal, but I'm trying to get away from that and eat one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm 90% not signing my contract.
Yeah, and she has plenty of time because her contract hasn't even came out.
I haven't even gotten it yet.
Yeah, so she has plenty of time to think about it, whereas me, time is not gonna do
And
it.
I wasn't even supposed to return to my school this year.
Yeah.
So I'm really feeling like I'm not gonna return next year.
Right.
But of course you gotta be wise in that and not make a decision without some type of plan, you know, outside of it.
Yeah, like don't not sign your contract if you don't have a solid plan in the future.
But see, guess what? That's where your faith can step in.
Step out on faith.
So I don't know.
We'll see. We got plenty of time. And our food's here.
Marcel is going to wash his hands. I had to take off my rings because I don't want them to get wet. So now I can put them back on. And I'm about to. They give us these little hard breads. It's hard on the outside, but it's soft on the inside. And you dip it into like some oil and some spices. It's pretty good. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Just one?
Ooh.
To get out this lane, because this lane has a lot of traffic in it.
It looks like we're in rush hour.
We are definitely in rush hour, something that Jamila and I wanted to avoid, but since we woke up so late, because again we were off, we decided to get out the house a little bit late, but it just comes with the territory. And this is the hot spot of Atlanta where all the traffic builds up on 75 north and south. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to the house. The food has me about to pass out. I am super tired, and we thank y'all for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And to all my teachers out there who may be watching, weigh your pros and cons out.
Oh yeah.
Today's we had 3 pros and we had
It was kind of hard to come up with 3 cons.
We tried to make it even, but we were like, man, it's really more pros.
Right.
But the cons be so, it's easy to focus your energy on all negative things around you, because of course you're gonna pay attention to more things that you hate than what you like. And Jamila,
for some people,
right, for some people, Jamila always talks about the teaching the teacher seasonal cycles to where beginning of the year it's like, yeah, I'm excited, but when you're in the meat of the school year where we're currently at,
I'm not doing this again.
Not doing this
like,
again.
Look, I'm done teaching.
But
by
then
the
when
end
May
of the year, oh, I could do, you know what? I could do this again.
That was nothing. So we
4 years in.
Yeah,
we did a year of student teaching, so kind of 5 years.
5 years in teaching, yeah. But
what should we do? Should we sign our contracts? Should we teach another year?
Yeah. We appreciate y'all for watching. We're about to take this Atlanta traffic nice and smooth.
Yeah.
I'm not even angry and mad because I have a full stomach. I feel good. And we appreciate you all for watching. Hey to all of our new subscribers. We've recently surpassed the 1,500 milestone that we had for ourselves. And that number just continues growing and growing and growing. Thank you all so much for subscribing to our channel, supporting our brand, and we promise to continue delivering hot content for you all. But hopefully you all are having a good day. We hope that you have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you all next time.
Next video.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all enjoy this Atlanta traffic outro.